NotSafeMoon. NotSafeMoon.
Hey, everybody out there, all you people. How's it going? A couple people in the chat here. I'm Ryan. This is, oh, I'm blurry. Yeah, it's all right. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah? Okay. Go. Live here. Volume up, please, they say. Okay. How's that? Is that any better? Cool. My frame rate, I don't know, 30. It's need to upgrade my computer a little bit. Yeah. Cool. So this dashboard's up. Has anyone tried to connect to it yet? The link should be live on the website. You're having an issue with the video. What's going on? Oh, okay. Cool. Looks good then. All right. Well, let's dive into it. This is recording, so we'll be able to repost it later for everybody. Yeah, I see myself delaying too. I think my computer is needing an upgrade a bit. Yeah. Let me switch over to the dashboard here. Take a look at it. That is a little bit delayed, huh? Cool. So here we are. So if anyone has not tried to connect to it yet, it's notsafemoon.com/dashboard will take you there. And this is a tracking dashboard for a particular type of cryptocurrency that is mostly known as like a moon coin. So things like, you know, all the safe things, safe moon, safe Mars, safe galaxy, all those safe things on the Binance Smart Chain. And basically connect your wallet to it and it'll load up. Right now, it's just going to load up your NotSafeMoon and your moon coins that are on this list. And eventually it'll do a lot more LP tokens, things like that. But it does quite a bit right now too. So so I've connected here. Let me do a disconnect. We'll just do a walkthrough of what it looks like from the beginning. So right now it's supported on Chrome browser on Windows PC, actually any Chrome browser with a MetaMask extension, and then more support is coming. So this is going to be the main page that you see when you get to it. Up here you have settings. You can change the color accents. So, people were having a lot of opinions on colors on the first website. So, you know, hey, here's your option. Do what you want. And I can even put like a custom color if someone really cares that much. But yeah, light mode, dark mode. And then it will hold these settings next time you get back. As long as you haven't disconnected your wallet, it'll hold these settings and pull everything back up how you had it. So connect your wallets right here. So it's going to open up MetaMask. And I don't think you can see my MetaMask here, but if pops up MetaMask, I don't think I'm sharing that. So you just hit connect like you normally would on there. And if you're not on the Binance Smart Chain, a little button will pop up right here and tell you that you're not. You can click it and it will add the Binance chain to MetaMask automatically in case you don't have it on there. And the first time you connect to it, it takes a little bit longer, and the loading time is still something that I'm working on. Yeah, so there we go. Not too bad once it's up. So I just loaded up all my coins right now. Right now it's supporting about 150 or so. I just ran an update on it, so now it's up to about 300, but I haven't put the next ones on there live yet. I'll probably do that later. So pulls up all your token balances here, and then basically if you want to see more details on one, you just check the box. So let's look at my Moon token. So when it's loading the next token, things will blur out and then it'll pop back up. Just a little bit of basic information here. Token address, current price, your balance, your dollar value, price chart, we've all seen that, and just the recent transactions. So there's a little bit of a delay on these right now while I'm working on the live WebSocket stream still. So this will be up to the minute or up to the block soon, which the live is not updated yet. So right now it's just pulling off a database that has a little bit of a delay. Okay, let's see what else we got. So that's on the main page. Let's go to another one of these pages here, to the liquidity pools page. Oh, on all these blocks you'll see little question marks, little X boxes, so you can close out any window that you don't want to see. Hit the question mark, you can pull up what information is that, because some of these things are a little bit hard to understand. So obviously a Mooncoin tracking dashboard is pretty easy to understand, but some of these other things like what's a dump threshold? I don't know. Well, here you go. And that's what a dump threshold is. So there's information on everything. Every one of these boxes has a little description of what it does. So this particular coin, what are we on, Moon token, has a dump threshold of 500 billion tokens, which means once it gets 500 billion tokens in fees accumulated sitting in the contract, then it sends them all to the liquidity pool. So this one just did a dump probably not that long ago, because it's only got 6% on the way there to the next dump. And we can go all the way down here and look at when that last one was. So the last one is recently. So yeah, so it just happened. Oh, actually, we can look right here. Time since last dump, it was 9 hours, 7 minutes ago. And this token takes an average 38 hours per dump. And that's averaged over the last 30 days. And then you can see some what-if scenarios. If these... Does my voice sound a little quiet? Turn up your volume on your computer, maybe? Test, test. Is there audio problems? I can turn it up a little bit, I think. Some people can hear me, some can't. There you go, turn it up a little bit. Talk closer to the mic. Sorry, I lost my screen here. Okay, cool. So some people need to turn up their volume, it sounds like, but yeah. So we can look at some what-if scenarios if these token dumps didn't happen. So for this coin, if we click over to this is the current reserves tab, shows you what the BNB is in the pool, and that's paired with the token, the current value based on that pool. And if we look and see what would have been the value if these token dumps didn't happen for this coin, the last 30 days, not that big a difference, 5.5%. And I would have 4 more cents in my wallet of that token. And then here's what's going to happen with the next one. So this one doesn't have a very big impact, pretty negligible actually. But some of them are pretty extreme. Let's look at this one. Actually, let's look at one with 2 different pools, or with the V1 and V2 pools. Okay, so here's SafeMoon, and they have a V1 and V2 pool. So the token dumps that happen based off the liquidity fees are dumped to the original pool, so the one that it was set up with. So if there's a V1 and a V2 pool, then those dumps go to the V1 pool. But this will show both of them and show the difference between them. So when one of these dumps happens, it's going to dump to the V1 pool, and it's going to dump 500 billion tokens to it. So the next time this happens, it's going to change the price of that pool by 5%. Then averaged between the two pools, price is going to drop 2.4%, but that takes some time to even out as people trade between the pools, and it evens out. Let's see. So the last 30 days of SafeMoon, if they didn't dump to the liquidity pool with their adding liquidity features that they say, the price would be 87% higher, which is just extreme for 30 days. So it's really, really holding them back. Next down here, we have the top liquidity pools. So tokens can be paired with any other token. And this is the top pools by volume. So for SafeMoon, the biggest pool is their V1 now, I think, or is it V2? Either way, the V1 and V2 are here. And then after that, you can see the prices of some smaller pools. So there's some arbitrage opportunities here, especially if you know that the token is about to dump and drop the price. So with some of these tokens, there's actually a fairly big percent decrease in price. And then you can look at these different pools and see that the price in this pool may be here, but then in some smaller pools, it may be a little different. Right now, SafeMoon's pretty even, but some of these other ones might be a little more different. So there's some good opportunities really to trade some of these when you know what's going to happen with the pricing. Yeah, so like this one, the price difference is quite a bit more between the pools. 10% on this one between the V1 and V2. Quite a bit here, but there's only 3 cents worth in that pool, so it wouldn't be worth trading on. But it gives you all the information there. So then these links here in this column are going to take you directly to the website of whatever token this is. And on the right, it'll take you to the website of whatever paired token it is. And then in the middle is the link to trade directly in that pool. So it's not always pancake swap either. So some of these have this will come up if the image is not found. It'll come up with this not logo, which is weird that that one did not come up, but I'm still working on it every day, so I'll figure that out another time. Let's see. Mars. Here you go. So for instance, this one has some other pools on here, Baby Swap, whatever this pool is. But if you click those, it'll take you over to whatever those particular websites are. Just, there's so many clones of Pancake Swap out there now. Everyone's making a pool for anything. Let's see what else is on the next tab here. Let's go over to the burn tracker. So this is going to give you a breakdown of each transaction and what's actually happening on each transaction. So for this token, they have a 2% tax fee, a 2% liquidity fee, and what the tax fee is, that is the fee that gets charged that goes to the holders. So out of that 2%, that gets redistributed proportionally to all the holders, the burn addresses, the wallets, and the liquidity pools, which means that the actual burn rate is going to vary based off of the size of the burn wallet. So for this one right now, because the burn wallet is 60%, it's getting 60% of that 2% tax, which means it's getting, each transaction is actually burning 1.22% of the transaction. And then the breakdown for the holders for this one, you're only getting 0.78% on each transaction of that 2%. So once it gets distributed to the pools and to the burn wallets, there's not much left over for the people that are, being told to buy the token for all these reflections. So here's one, it's even less, 0.08% being there's burnt there. liquidity fee. So the liquidity fee is what is being held in the contract until it reaches those thresholds for the dump. So that, for most tokens, is just going back directly to the dev wallets. Some of them are getting burned, but most of that fee just goes back to a dev wallet. So right now, to connect to it, you just have to have any amount at all of NotSafeMoon. You have to have at least 0.00001 to connect, and that's it. That's the only requirement right now. And eventually there will be some tiers as more features are added. There's still have more to go through, but and there will be some tiers. Basically, you have to have a minimum amount and a minimum amount of the LP token. Trying to read the chat here. Okay, let's look at the reflections and fees. I'm going to switch to a different wallet because I have back when I was all about SafeMoon. Let me show you the stats that I have for all my reflections and fees there. Oh, and right now when you refresh the page, it's going to load everything default to NotSafeMoon, and you'll notice there's no button right here to switch back to it. I'll put that on there very soon. It was causing some problems because it is not exactly a moon coin, so some of the functions aren't available for it to process. So it's getting an error, but I'll fix that later. That'll come back up. Oh yeah, so let's go back to the reflections and fees. So this is going to give you a summary of all your transactions and how much you have made or lost based off of the tokenomics. Okay, so I don't have any SafeMoon right now, but this was the wallet that I was using back when I was all about SafeMoon. And basically it shows I sent, what, 8 billion tokens. I received 8.6 billion tokens, which means the difference between those is this number here. They have a 10% fee on every transfer. So that means the sum of my tokens sent and my tokens received, 10% of that is what I paid in fees. So 10%, that's what I paid in fees. Which allows me to calculate the total reflections. And based off of the current balance, fees, and reflections, it'll tell you how much I've actually made based off the tokenomics. And that's going to be all the specific things for this token, like the fees and the rewards. So for when I had it, I lost this much SafeMoon from fees. Never made it back in rewards to cover for it. And there you go. There's my grand total of how much I made on SafeMoon's tokenomics. Yeah. Sold a dream. Let's see. The bug checker, I went over this in the last video, but this is for the vulnerability where it is possible to regain ownership on a contract that has been renounced. So if they go through a very specific set of steps, then they're able to regain ownership. This will automatically check it for you, whether you switch to this tab or not. It'll pop up, give you an alert if the token that you selected is vulnerable. Show some stats for another Moon token you might be holding in this wallet. Yeah, let's see what else I have. Yeah, this one I've cleared out. See, elongate. Okay, elongate. Yeah, I never had much of this one. 65 cents down. I think I had some Safe Galaxy. So this one lost $3 on. I don't think any of them I've made money on. 14 cents down on that one. 10 cents down on that one. I don't think I made money on any of them. Whale Watcher. Oh, this is not live yet. This will be live soon. Let's see. Stats for nerds. It's just some of the connection stuff. It's not too important, but give you the latest block, things like that. Gas prices. People are curious for adding non-moon coins in the future. Yes, so right now, in the database that I have that's running the website, I've got 145, this page shows 145 moon clone coins, and there's actually about 300 now that I need to add. PancakeSwap V1, Trust Wallet coins with all the data in there. So out of all these, I'll be able to show all these with all the data, but I will expand it to show even stuff that I don't have Trust Wallet data on. But right now, it's just easier to show things with pictures and all that. But I'll expand it as it goes, really. Right now, since it's only showing the moon coins, you do have to have them in your wallet for it to really do anything. And then it's not showing the LP tokens or the rest of your tokens, but those will show up right here. So they're all in there. They're in the background. There's a lot more data still, like I've been saying. But there's enough here for people to play with and get some good information on while things still get added to it. And we've got a swapping interface that is on here that's currently disabled. There are a lot of things still coming that just have a couple bugs that I'm working on, and I'll be adding features regularly now from here. So in the future, other forks like Everrise clones. Yeah, so I'm not familiar with Everrise, but yes, any token that's in your wallet, it is actually loading right now, but it's only displaying these particular ones because it only is processing the data for these particular ones. But so like on this stats page, it actually will show you, my wallet has 21 different tokens in it. It's tracking 12 of them. I have 5 LP tokens in there. It's only showing the one. But yeah, I will load everything up. Let's see. Yeah, there's another page too that is disabled at the moment, but it's basically a chart that shows all the tokens. Shows basically an Excel spreadsheet that's searchable for all the tokens, all the fees, all the current balances for the different pools, the balances for the owners, all those different things. So it's basically like an Excel spreadsheet, really, on one of the pages that will be added on there very shortly as well. So anybody have any questions in there? We got people in the chat. And right now it's just the Binance Smart Chain, but I will be adding the Ethereum chain to it very soon because that's, just exactly the same. There's a lot of these Mooncoin clones on that as well. Yeah, I have not looked at the Everrise contracts because I've been deep in this. Question about the Moon token form. Oh, the form to the Twitter bot. So I am about to add all these. There's about 300 that I'm adding to the Twitter bot right now when I update the website's database and the Twitter database at the same time. So there will be about 300 of them on the Twitter bot. It'll be kind of overwhelming, but yeah, I still have the list, and there's a substantial amount of entries on that add a token list. There's a total of 0 entries on the I found a bug with the Twitter bot list. 0 entries so far, which is I was hoping someone would challenge it, but no one actually challenged it in any way that was logical or reasonable. Okay, I was looking at this Everrise now because I see what this one is all about. What features will be free and which will be for liquidity pool holders? I still don't have a concrete thing on that yet. Some of the stuff for the more premium tier, for the premium tier, is going to be things like these searchable tables. So this is just a basic table which only shows the dump history, but if you want to search something very specific, all these searchable tables will be part of the premium one, just because it's a lot more advanced thing. You can sort it. So the page that has all the tokens available to search through all of them, that will be a premium feature. So that's whether they're in your wallet or not. The top liquidity pools, the free version will show 2. And then the next tier will show more, and the next tier will show all of them. So there will be a total of 3 tiers: the free, and then the basic, and then everything. The NotSwap PooCoin widget. It's not on there right now, but PooCoin just has a little widget. So I took it down because it was not loading properly. It was loading off the page. I just need to fix the alignment of the box when it pops up. But it's the same. It's the same one. If you ever use the swap on PooCoin's website, it's literally that exact swap because they just have it as a widget. So it was easy to throw on there. I will switch it over to a proprietary one, so you don't have to do a separate wallet connection and all that stuff. But for now, it works. Oh. The not swap. I'll put that back on there. It's just off right at the moment because it wasn't loading in the proper position. So we'll be back on there. I don't like when things have a bug on them, so I just disable them till I fix them. Because I know the bugs that are on here, and I don't want to keep hearing about them as I'm fixing them. So if any of the things had a bug, I disabled them for now. And once the bugs are worked out, there's one. This says, if you don't have any liquidity pool token in your wallet, it says undefined right there. I just noticed that. I'll switch it out with a button so you can buy some. That would be a better solution. Yeah, any more questions? But this is live right now, so anyone can go and use it. Let us know if you have any questions. I'm still working on it all the time. There's tons more features being added to it, and there's a lot of bugs I'm still working on, but nothing major right now that's going to prevent people from using it. Oh, do you see any value to bridge NotSafeMoon to the Ethereum chain? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's definitely in the works. That's a little further off, though, because there's some other things I want to get going first. But yes. Will it work with Trust Wallet in the future? Yes, I plan to expand the compatibility to everything. But as everyone has known, it's tough sometimes trying to connect your wallet to different things. Something might work in MetaMask, and then you switch over to Trust Wallet, and it doesn't work. Or you'll try it in, Internet Explorer, and then you'll try it in Chrome, and it'll only work in one or the other. And those are the same problems. So I'm just adding them one at a time based off of what the website traffic is showing people are using. So Chrome and desktop was the biggest user right now by far, and the next thing I'll be working on is Safari, which I haven't tested it at all, but that's the next largest group of users use Safari. So that will be next, and I'll just go based off of how many people are using which kinds of devices. How many concurrent connections can the dashboard handle? What exactly do you mean by that? How many connections to people out there in the world? The game plan for commercializing this is going to be holding the tokens. There's also another product that I will be announcing soon now that this is available. And that product pairs with this and with all these features where you kind of know what's about to happen with some of these tokens. And that's very, very exciting. Someone asked, how many current connections can the dashboard handle from user? So right now it'll connect to one wallet at a time. But if you use a different browser with a different MetaMask, or if you actually know, because when you switch your MetaMask wallet, in the extension, it switches it on all the tabs you have open, but it will handle multiple wallets because it does load up your whole list of wallets. It's only going to show the one that you have activated, though. How many people can use the dashboard at the same time before the server fails? So I'm monitoring that now that people are hopping on, and the setup I can do right now can handle 180 a second. But actually, I'm building a full node that I'll be using for the database instead. Right now, I'm using BigQuery, and they're fairly new service, but I'm going to kind of use their same stuff on my full node and then rehost it. Who wants to watch Ryan build his node? Oh yeah, I've got a bunch of computer parts sitting here. I was waiting to get the dashboard out, and then I was going to live stream building it. What kind of content? Well, what kind of content besides AMAs do you have planned for this channel? Well, I'm going to build a computer if anyone wants to watch me do that. Will it remain browser-based, or is it an app down the line? Yes, an app is down the line because I was developing it as a progressive web app, which means it will be able to be converted and installed to Android devices extremely easily. A little more difficult for iPhone, but yes. Sweet. Well, I'll probably do that tomorrow then. Build the computer tomorrow, I think. Do a live stream of that and just... it's all still in the boxes. That's the most exciting part, is opening the boxes. Where is the Hasselhoff? The Hasselhoff.
NotSafeMoon. NotSafeMoon.
Can you guys hear that? Can you hear that sound effect? I don't know. Oh, cool. Okay. You can hear it. Well, that's exciting. Gah! I got these little Stream Deck things, which are like little buttons that you press. Oh no! Oh, I pressed one. Oh, I broke it. It's a disaster. There we go. And I'm back. Yeah, I got these little keyboard things that are basically screens, and you program the buttons to do whatever you want. So that's like makes it easier to switch between things. But I got one of them is just doing sound effects. So it's like it's just dorky stuff. Oh no, stand. Do the voice. Oh yeah, the voice. It's cool. It's fun. It's got voice changers and stuff. Let's see. Stream Deck. Yeah, that's what it's called. Hello. I am Thor, son of Odin. Ah, ah. Could you guys hear that? No? Okay. It's just dorky stuff. What a nerd. I am a robot. I have robot legs. Silly. The AMA going off the rails, it says. Huh? Hello? Whoa. Reverb. Reverb. Yo. T-Pain. Auto-tune. What a dork. I don't know rap, but I'm not a very good rapper. Alright, now I'm just goofing off. Hello. Well, anyways, if nobody has any more questions, then yeah, I don't know. What's the time frame? Oh, that one sounds terrible. The whale. I'm gonna turn this off. This is terrible. The whale watcher feature. Did you miss the whale watcher? Oh, it's not on there at the moment. It is a button that is blank right now, but will be on there. Stream is getting out of hand. What's the timeline on the super secret project in the pipeline? Soon dashboard. Soon. Yes. Soon. Ooh. Well, this has been fun. I guess since it's kind of going off the rails and people don't seem to have any more questions, it's been almost an hour, so I guess I'll wrap it up. And thank you, Merry Christmas, and happy birthday. What future features do you envision? Quite a few. There's quite a few that exist but aren't fully functional yet. But it'd be cool to have some automatic things with the liquidity pools and the dumps happening if there's a arbitrage opportunity. Also, like some automatic stop loss trading. That would be nice to have on there, since that's really hard to do with DeFi using liquidity pools. Ryan, I have a question. What's the question, Cal? Will NotSafeMoon be paying for my uni? What do you mean your uni? Your uni. We'll be paying for your uni. Oh, university. Well, college is kind of obsolete, so I don't know why you'd want to do that. If you want to learn something, you can just Google it. More developers expanding the team? Yes, that'd be a great idea, because right now I've been one guy. It's hard. I found it hard to work with some other developers, just because you're working on something that's like a math problem, and it's got 100 steps, and to know the next step, then you know exactly what you're thinking. But I'll definitely hire somebody to work on some of the compatibility issues between the different websites and the browsers and things. I'm going to hire someone to help me with that, because that's just frustrating stuff for me to try and figure out why something's not working on Firefox and it is working on Chrome. Very, very frustrating. So I'll find someone else to do that stuff, and while I keep adding more features and things. And I did this in all old school. I don't know if people know about programming. In all old school vanilla JavaScript. which is a lot harder than, I mean, because I did it all from scratch basically, but it still responds and acts like these new fancy tools that people use. But yeah. Is it possible to make it so people can swap SafeMoon for NotSafeMoon in one transaction? It is, in fact. If you come up here and click directly on the pancake swap thing right here, right now it's loading to pancake swap, but it will automatically input as the sell token this token, and it'll put the buy token as NotSafeMoon automatically. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. And thanks, everyone, for tuning in and for being patient with things taking a while. And I kind of had to disappear for a minute. But it's just because I get too distracted. I was getting absolutely nothing done because I was wanting to talk to people and wanting to be in the chats and wanting to answer questions. And I kind of just had to shut it off so I could do work. So I know that kind of looked bad for a minute, but I wasn't going to be able to get it done without it. So thanks for hanging in there. And we didn't dump too hard in the way on the way there, but you'll see a lot more of me now that I'm going to start getting some help in on this, and that there's a basic functionality happening now. Any more questions on there? Can an automated trading bot utilize the arbitrage? Yes, absolutely. So this is just a few steps away from that. That's what I was doing before I made this token. Is I was making trading bots. Nothing that used an interface like this. It just used the background data. But yes, this has all that functionality. It has the ability to eventually. It doesn't at the moment, but all the information is there. All right, tuning out. I don't have any outro music, so I'll give you the intro music again, and one of these.
NotSafeMoon.